Thank you for checking out the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel as I will be dropping a lot more videos on this channel. So go ahead and also hit the bell so you know when I drop those videos, and also hit the like button because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. You can also check me out on Instagram. You go ahead and follow me there as I am a lot more active on Instagram. You can DM me, ask me questions. Let me know that you found me on YouTube. And also, if you want to drop comments down in the comment section, it lets me know, what you guys are interested in and what I should make more videos about. So those I like questions. They help a lot. All right, so today I want to talk about credit repair or cleaning credit or credit restoration, however you want to put it. I want to talk about the three main ways of how you clean your credit. And I have cleaned my credit a couple times, and I've used actually all three of these strategies, all three of these ways. So first is when it comes down to credit repair. Credit repair is the process of using federal and state laws to remove inaccurate and or incomplete information from your credit report. Now, by law, there can be nothing on your credit report that is inaccurate or incomplete. All right, so that is what credit repair is. You're going through that process of making sure everything is that is on your credit report legally should be there on your credit report. All right, so your credit file is in simple terms, it's really just a file of information. And you're using these laws to remove information out of your consumer file, right? So there are a lot of laws, like a lot of laws that you have. And also you have consumer rights. So you have a lot of ammunition to be able to clean and repair your credit or dictate what information is in your credit profile. So you don't have to just be, you actually have the power to actually change whatever is in your credit profile. You can add things in, you can take things out, you can change what's in there. You have absolute rights, and you have the federal and state legislation that actually backs you up in this process. So it doesn't matter what's on your credit report, any and everything can be removed off of your credit report. There's no negative item or nothing that can be placed onto your credit report, whether it be a bankruptcy, whether it be late payments, whether it be child support, whether it be student loans, whether it be collections, whether it be charge-offs. It doesn't matter. Anything can be removed from your credit report. Okay. So now we have that out the way. You have something called Metro 2 compliance. So, Metro compliance is a language that the credit report agencies use to collect and report data to your credit profile. Now, keep in mind that these credit report agencies have millions of people, millions of files, right? And there's no human person collecting and disseminating and moving this information, putting information in, changing information, updating information. It all goes through like an AI bot or software, which is called eOscar. And this AI software has a language that it uses when your letter comes in, whether it be digitally or if it's a mailed in. Your letter is scanned into this machine. The machine bot, this AI, reads your letter and it determines what your dispute is. It gives it a code or a language, and then it sends that code to communicate with other computers from the lender and collection agency, and it sends back codes back and forth as it communicates, and that is their language. So what Metro 2 does is it actually writes letter in a way and actually includes codes that communicates to eOscar and then to the credit report agencies, letting them know to take certain actions within this dispute process. And with Metro 2, you can actually communicate to the credit report agencies, to the eOscar system, to change information or even remove information from your credit report because it's basically a code. For example, let's say you send in a letter. The letter is scanned into eOscar. eOscar scans the letter, determines what your dispute is. It gives it a code. You're disputing a collection or whatever it is. Sends that code to the collection agency or to the original creditor. Sends it to their computer system, their eOscar system. Their eOscar system spits out a letter or some type of result, or after they do it like an investigation. And so it goes through their information, does the investigation, then it creates a code and sends that back to the eOscar system at the credit reporting agency. Now, these codes that are going back and forth is telling the AI system or this software to either keep that information on the credit profile, update the information on the credit profile, or delete the information on that credit profile. Now, using a good Metro 2 software or Metro 2 letter writing, you can actually write in these letters with codes and languages that tells the creditor or the collection agency to actually delete these things off of your credit report. It tells the eOscar system at the credit report agency to delete these things off your credit report. Now, this has absolutely nothing to do if you actually admitted to the account, or you actually did it or you didn't do it, or if it was fraud or whatever the case may be. This has absolutely nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter how the account went bad. It doesn't matter how that trade line or how that account got onto your credit report. Metro 2 is one of the ways of how you can dispute and remove things off of your credit report. Another thing is factual disputes. So factual disputes is a process of going through your credit report and you're finding these derogatory accounts, charge-off collections, whatever they may be, and you're combing through all the information that's being reported out, and you're disputing any inaccurate numbers, dates, amounts, times, whatever it may be, status, anything on there, you can dispute. And in this process of doing a factual dispute, you're finding facts that are incorrect. You're finding things that are inaccurate or incomplete. You can dispute those things and get that account or to get that trade line or the collection or whatever it may be deleted off of your credit report, because it is for anything to be onto your credit report, it has to be 100% accurate, correct, or 100% and also 100% complete. So if you don't matter, again, no matter how that account went bad or how it got onto your credit report, if it is not 100% complete and 100% accurate, it has to be removed off your credit report by law. Now, the next one is going to be consumer law. Now, consumer law is pretty heavy. It's pretty much you are using your rights and the laws that the federal government and also the state government from where you live has enacted to protect you as a consumer. So there are a lot of people that do things that are unlawful when it comes down to extending credit, terms, different things like that of what they're doing, how they're packaging their products, how they're reporting to your credit report. Um, Oftentimes they violate your rights as a consumer. And if your rights are being violated as a consumer, not only can you have that derogatory account deleted off of your credit report, you can use your consumer right to actually sue that creditor or sue that original creditor, which is, it makes consumer law extremely powerful. So these are the three ways that you can actually get things removed off of your credit report, no matter what it is on your credit report. it can be removed off. So again, you have the Metro 2, you have factual disputing, and then you also have the consumer law.